to G2 News, and for today's news, here are our headlines. For Philippine politics, Senator Legarda worked with the left. For business, soft drink shortage concerns sellers. For world news, military personnel shortages in Russia. For sports, Marcus for Gilas. And for showbiz, Valentina's first exposure on Darna. And that's our headlines for this week's news. The Reds have found an unlikely ally in a Green Crusader, arguing that there's nothing illegal in espousing leftist ideology. Senate President pro tempore Lauren Legarda expressed concern over Senator Valentina's proposal to require government officials to disclose family relations with anyone linked to the Communist Rebellion, an act practically akin to red tagging themselves. In an impassioned speech on the Senate floor, Legarda said on Tuesday she dared not pass judgment on Chad Chair Prospero de Vera III after his sister, Adora Faye de Vera, was arrested last week for her alleged role in killings carried out by the CPP-NPA. Believing in policies and philosophies that may be left or center, so to speak, does not make anyone subversive, said Legarda, who is known for her environmental advocacy. Furthermore, she said, and I quote, "I stand here as someone who has worked with the so-called left, and there's nothing wrong with that." End of quote. On the other hand, the Lumads of Mindanao reacted to Legarda's statements. They are so dismayed and mad to the senator's statement showing favor and befriending the NPAs. And this has been Mandy Margalasan for Philippine Politics News.
Ms. Marilo P. Baleston and her some latest news in the Philippines. Soft drink sellers are worried shortage and supply may affect livelihood. As the country continues to face the shortage of male sugar, affecting the production of soft drinks, sellers are worried that the lack of the soft drinks supply might be their livelihood at risk. On August 16, top beverage makers in the country, Pepsi Cola Product Philippines Agency, and NRC Refreshment Corporation confirmed that there is a shortage of premium refined sugar, a key ingredient in many of their products. Davao reached out the management for their side on the matter. In a statement of the Saturday, August 20, Coca-Cola thanked President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who is also concurrently the head of the Department of Agriculture and chair of the Sugar Regulatory Administration, for immediately action and addressing the current shortage of premium refined sugar in the country. However, the company emphasized that not all sugar is the same. Food and beverage manufacturers need premium refined sugar to maintain high-quality products. This type of sugar is not the same sugar that is commonly used in the households, Coca-Cola said. The beverage firm said there is approximately a 400,000 metric ton gap on top of the starting gap of 200,000 metric tons of the Coca sugar supply for 2022. This is based on a projected demand of 2.3 million metric tons for 2022 for the entire country, the company said. That's all. Thank you.
Good day. This is Rachel Vicariato. Welcome to the World News, bringing you the eye on the news for today. In world news, Russian military personnel shortages are serious according to U.S. authorities. According to two U.S. sources who spoke to CNN, the U.S. believes that Russia is experiencing serious soldier shortages in Ukraine and is looking for new strategies to increase its troop levels. The Russian military is suffering from severe manning shortages in Ukraine. We believe that the Russian Ministry of Defense MOD is seeking for recruit contract service members to make up for their personnel shortages, including by compelling wounded soldiers to enter combat, acquiring personnel from private security companies, and paying bonuses to conscript, a U.S. official told CNN. The most recent U.S. assessment is supported by downgraded intelligence, which two U.S. officials confirmed to CNN. This is the Biden administration's most recent attempt to downgrade and publicly share intelligence information about Russia's war campaign. The U.S. has reliable evidence, the officials added, that the Russian Defense Ministry is expected to start enlisting convinced criminals in Ukraine in exchange for pardons and cash recompense. The authorities did not disclose any more information regarding the intelligence that informed the assessments. as they had done with earlier releases of downgraded material. Last Monday, Russian President Vladimir Putin gave the military a 137,000 troop post, though it was unclear how the Russian Defense Ministry meant to accomplish that. This month, the Pentagon estimated earlier this month, it was reported that the Ukrainian conflict has resulted in the deaths or injuries of up to 80,000 Russian soldiers. And that's it for today's World News. Again, this is Radio Vicariato.
Good day, Philippines! Sport update! At the 2023 FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers game between Gilas Philippines and Saudi Arabia, Bongbong Marcos witnessed his first sporting event as the President of the Philippines. On the Monday at the SM Mall of Asia Arena, Marcos arrived with just 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter in the Gilas leading 49-34. The President was seated next to Gilas supporter Manny V. Pangilinan in the patron area of the stadium. The crowd cheered BBM inside the Pasay City venue as they sang to the President. One of the several VIPs who witnessed Jordan Clarkson's home debut for the Gilas was Marcos. Senator Bongo and Bato de la Rosa, former President Rodrigo Duterte, Pasig Mayor Vico Soto, and his father will also present. PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall and UAAP Executive Director Ribu Sagisab were also part of the 19,829 fans inside the venue. This is Pem Tongga of the Group 2 for Sport Update.
Ginagampanan ngayon ng isang aktres na si Janela Salvador ang karakter na Regina na isang abogado at lawyer. Ginagampanan din niya ang isang karakter na supervillain na nangangalang Valentina. Noong September 2, naging laman ng usapan ang pagpapakita ni Valentina sa isang episode na pinamagatang Darna. Naging usap-usapan ito sa internet. Marami namang sa unang appear si Janela as si Valentina at marami namang natuwa. Ilan lang yan sa mga comment na ibinahagi ng mga nanood sa paglabas ni Valentina. Pagkatapos na ipalabas ang episode na iyon, ang aktres na si Janela Salvador ay nag-post sa kanyang Twitter account na nagsasabing, "That wasn't his final costume. Don't worry, we got you." May mga netizens na nakipag-interact sa post ng artista, meron ding na-excite at nagsabing aabangan nila muli si Valentina. At yun lang po sa Walitang Showbiz. Ako nga pala si Gwen Rose Ginayo of G2 News, reporting.
And that's our headlines for this week's news.